questions.
Yeah.
The first one is asking for a friend. She wants to know, when you guys ghost women, do you feel remorseful after?
That's actually a damn good question.
Wait, is this a personal experience or is this like just a
No, that's for my friend Sophia back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she wants to know.
We got put Sophia on camera. No, no. You want to take this first, Fresh? Actually, we've never been asked this before.
Chris, you start, nigga. It's your turn.
Yeah, Chris, go ahead.
When you ghost girls, do you feel bad about it, Chris?
If I smash, no. I mean, so it's like, hey, listen, I got what I wanted. I smashed.
Yeah.
If she had a great time, hey, why feel bad about it?
Okay.
I mean, she wanted to, see me and stuff like that. She did the work. So she had a great time. I always treat girls right, more or less. And yeah, man, if you date me, I ghost them, we smash. Simple as that.
All right.
Did you really do the work?
But if I like them, I hit them back up. Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
But if she's like, I'm being a little weird, then I ghost them.
Damn.
All right. Fair enough. Fresh.
Oh man, Chris, that was a great answer. I would say I don't ghost girls per se. I just like step away and come back every now and then. So like when you take like a vacation, come back to work, just like that. I just step away for a little bit, come back.
Oh, so you want those guys? Gotcha.
Don't worry, my dad taught me well. My dad taught me very well.
Yo, where is he now?
He's gone.
Oh.
My dad is gone. He taught me very well, but he'll be back soon.
It's been like what, 30 years?
31.
31 years?
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay, this dynamic is hilarious. Yeah, right? Like the audience probably like, what the hell's going on? Okay, so it depends. So in general, no. And the reason why is if I ghost a girl, 9 out of 10 times she did something that I didn't appreciate, approve of, or I don't see anything potential with her. And surprisingly, right? It's not if she has sex with me the first time. That's actually not a disqualifier. One of the biggest disqualifiers is if I find out that like she's a hoe, I find out she's annoying, she's rambunctious.
What is a hoe to you?
I see we're getting deep here.
Chris, Chris, what is a hoe?
I'm looking at what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm joking around. It's early. It's early. Go ahead, Mara.
Yeah, so if she exemplifies certain characteristics where I don't think I can elevate her to any type of serious like status, I'm like, all right, like I don't. But normally the girl's really got to mess up for me to ghost her. Like I could put her like in the sex only category while I talk to her and to be casual. But like for me to plain up ghost her, she had to have messed up. And then as far as like a hoe, well, it depends on what role I'm going to put her in, right? A girl that's in a casual slot I'm going to have a little bit more tolerance for her having a promiscuous past than a girl that is what I would consider a main girl. A main girl is going to have higher requirements than, a casual girl.
So that leads into my second question, which is for me. When you're dating a guy that could be seen as like, a guy that makes more money than you or a guy that can provide more than you can.
Yeah.
What can you provide as a female? Because like, what can you provide to a man that has it all? Because in a man in like your guys' situations, you guys might have a lot of like pussy being thrown at you. There's BBLs, there's prettier faces, So like, what can a girl do to like secure her spot as the main girl?
That's a good question.
Very good question.
And I wish more women asked that, dude. I really do wish more women asked that.
Question.
Yeah, she asked really good questions.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to take it first? Special guest of honor.
Yeah, I mean, just know what the guy does, man. Know what he likes, and just fill in the gaps. Don't be annoying. Like, for example, if he streams, say, hey, listen, do you need some coffee for your stream? Do you need some tea? What do you need? Do you need to order some products? Just be that girl who fills in the gap, all right? Some girls, what they like to do is, oh, you stream too much or you do this too much, and they want to be...
They complain
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, for the most part, just fill in what he needs, because at the end of the day, guys, they fight the world every day, and when they come home, now you're like, they're fighting this bitch, not you personally, but the girl next to them is like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, if we already fucked you, then what else can you do to provide that niche?
Yeah, so Chris brought up a very good point. I think after sex, how do you maintain the guy other than just that? And for the most part, I think girls think, oh, you know what? I give him pussy, so I'm good to go. However, like you said earlier, if you have a ounce of care or consideration, what's he doing? What's his business? What is he about? And if you can actually like add value to his life, which means, let's say he has a business, like Chris was saying earlier, you make sure you fit in, you add in a lot of value to his business, or for example, what he needs, don't be a headache, don't be a bother or nag, then he's like, you know what? She's cool. It's great times with her and there's no stress. I have peace. I'm gonna keep her around. So I would say that goes a long way. And then Myron Gaines.
So the biggest thing is to differentiate yourself from other women. Most women are what I call interchangeable components to a man's spoke wheel. Your goal is to become an indispensable spoke in the cogwheel that's irreplaceable by another part. And what I mean by that is, yeah, sure, if you tried to put another piece in there, it might work, but it won't work at the same optimality. And I think that's on the woman to come in and have those critical thinking skills and be like, okay, this guy needs this done. I see gaps here, etc., just like Chris was saying. And it's your job to basically figure it out and do it without him telling you. Like, there's something crazy about a girl that can like figure out what a problem is and make your life easier so you don't have to think about certain things, so that you can go from like maybe 90% performance to 93 performance or 95. Or if he was already at 100, like a guy that you're talking about that has everything, he's performing at 101 or 102. And when you get to the highest levels, that 1 or 2% means a lot, right? So I think that's where it comes in, where the more successful the guy, the more he has, the harder you have to work to figure out what he doesn't have. And I think if women did that more often, they'd be able to keep men around. But the problem is that a lot of girls come into a relationship like, okay, what can this guy do for me? And guys will play that game. They'll offer you the world, I'll fly you out, blah, 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 get what they want.
Fresh.
Boom, rug pull you, get and just leave. But if you're able to come in, add value, it's like, damn, I can't really operate at optimality without this chick by my side. That's how you get brought on the trips. That's how you get introduced to his friends. That's how you get put into certain networks, etc. And another thing, too, you got to accept that he's going to fuck other bitches.
Damn.
That's the dark one that no one wants to accept. So not only do you have to be an interchangeable piece and irreplaceable, you now have to share him with women that are replaceable.
But why, though?
Why?
Yeah.
Because men don't climb the ladder of success to have sex with one girl. That's just an unfortunate reality. It's very difficult for a man to earn his value, and once he does, the last thing he wants to do is have it to just one girl.
But then when you do the same thing, you like lose value in his eyes.
Yeah, because women's value comes from sexual temperance and preserving their value, not giving it to a bunch of random guys. That's where women's value comes from. So, you know, and I guess it's and here's the thing, I've said it before, it's a sucky double standard,
yeah.
But it's a double standard that actually benefits women more, because at least you get the value up front and it's up to you how you choose to spend it. Men have to get that value down the road, and it's not even guaranteed. So if the guy has to work to earn that value, he's not going to want to have one girl. Most successful men almost always have multiple women. Maybe they'll have one main chick and a couple mistresses. Maybe they have multiple wives. But men almost always, when they're successful, have multiple women. So I tell girls, look, it's raining outside. Here's an umbrella. It's up to you if you want to go out with the umbrella and get wet or not. But I'd rather arm women with the facts and let them know that if you want a successful man, 9 out of 10 times, you're going to have to share them.
So can I ask you a question kind of going off of that?
Sure.
Is it possible for a guy to say that he loves his girlfriend, this, that, and the third, y'all been, well, I wouldn't say girlfriend, but let's say like y'all aren't really connecting and you kind of get to that level of like, oh, I love you. But let's say y'all aren't ready to really commit to that. Is it possible for a guy to say, I love you to a girl, but still go and fuck other bitches?
Yes, 1,000%.
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah. And I know for a lot of women, it's very difficult to fathom, because for you guys, your sexuality typically is tied to some type of emotional connection. Most of the time, some girls can sport fuck, but most women can't. So for you guys, it's like you can't fathom, like, how can I tell this man I love him and go fuck another guy? Men are capable of doing that, because we can separate sexual desire and lust with emotional connection with one woman. We can absolutely separate it because we're physical. You guys are more emotionally sound. Like, they always say, women fall in love through the ears, men fall in love with their eyes. That's why women wear makeup and men lie. That's just how it is. So for men, we're very visual. We can have sex with a girl and literally go back to our girlfriends. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm in an open relationship. I appreciate my girl more when I go fuck other bitches. If I'm going to be all the way 1,000 with you, I genuinely appreciate I genuinely appreciate my main girls way more when I come back to them, because I'm like, damn, these other girls are fucking useless.
How many girls do you have?
What? Confidential classified. Classified at the moment.
Couple.
I have a question.
Allegedly. Willing to add some more.
Why don't make her the main one then? Like make it official if you appreciate her that much.
No, she is main.
No, it is official.
Yeah.
But you've said
But why do you
you're
have to
fucking
fuck?
on other girls.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You have main and you have sides, and you have that's just how it goes.
Wait, so if you're in a relationship for like, let's say, like you started dating junior year of high school and you're going into your like sophomore, junior year of college, like you together for real, but your girl is expected to be okay if like you're in college just fucking these bitches in the dorm or like doing whatever, and then like you go back and like, oh no, but I still love you.
Oh no, I'm not telling you to tolerate this from any guy.
Okay. I was just
you gotta tolerate this from a guy that's worth tolerating it from. That's why her specific question was like, how do you deal with a guy that has it all? Well, number one, be a non-interchangeable part. You need to be irreplaceable, unlike the other girls who are interchangeable components. And then you need to accept the fact that he's probably gonna want to go ahead and exercise the options that he's worked so hard to attain.
Yeah, pretty much.
If he's broken, not a leader, if he's just gonna like a regular average guy, then obviously you don't want to make that serious because it won't last.
But
anyway.
I tell women too, average guy's gonna cheat on you as well a lot of the times.
Yeah, regardless.
Like the men are typically only as faithful as their options. So
what if your options are better than the main girl? Like, let's say your main girl has it all, like everything you're looking for, and she she provides everything to the table, like fills in the gaps. However, but like then what if the other girl that you're fucking like eats ass and the other bitch don't eat ass? You feel me? So now you like the side bitch because she eats ass, but the main bitch don't.
Lady.
That's not a stretch. Guys like freaky bitches. So if your side bitch is freakier than the main bitch,
you made a good point. Guys will cheat with the freaky bitch, but they'll wife the quiet bitch, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So even though she's like sexually more appealing and more like fun to be around, they'll never take out in public like, oh, this is my girl. You feel me? So that level of like sexuality and level of like, I guess like lust is great to just have fun with, but never take serious.
Wait, question. Do you eat ass?
No, I would never eat ass.
If you do, it's fine.
I know a lot of girls that eat ass, though.
Yeah. She's like, damn, man.
I can't compare to a bitch that eats ass. You feel me?
I mean, hey, listen, I definitely likes.
But I think the biggest thing is to understand that, you know, what a guy commits to versus what a guy finds sexually arousing or what he deals with sexually are two different things. A lot of the times you're better off being on the I'm getting committed to side, and the component I'm getting to get on the committed side is having some type of sexual temperance. If a guy can bring you around his family or his friends and not be embarrassed, that's a good sign. Yeah. But if you do all this freaky shit in the bedroom and you don't want to bring you around his friends, or he doesn't claim you publicly.
Now, I am curious though to hear the older women speak on this. So from your experience, what do you think? Do you think guys are gonna be faithful to you at a higher level or not really from your experience?
I think it's how you train them.
Oh, wait, what? Whoa. Train them?
I mean, I think it's what you tolerate.
Misogyny.
So you train your men?
I mean, I don't train them, but I mean, I'm not going to.
I mean, she's older, so she.
I am older, yeah, a lot older.
Every guy she probably dates.
So, in my experience, what you allow proliferates, and I mean, if you cut off certain behaviors, they stop.
So I guess the question is, what would you say would allow you to say, you know what? All right, I'll look past that.
Or is that a non-negotiable? Is sexual fidelity a non-negotiable for you?
It's a non-negotiable if that's what the deal is. Like if we came into the deal, this is the deal. Like I'm not fucking around, you're not fucking around. This is the deal. But then you break the deal.
Okay.
The deal's over.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's
but
fair.
if you come into it and say you're not going to be the only one, and I agree to that, well then I can't get mad at that.
Understandable.
That's fair.
Okay. I agree with that, right? I do agree that men should be honest and upfront. I want to have. I'm not going to be monogamous to you. That's how we approach it. But most men are not going to do that. Like it's just not going to happen
because girls can't handle the truth.
They can't. Yeah.